All right, welcome back again to Live at FDIC. It's going to be our last one, and look who we're ending it up with, man. These guys don't need much introduction, but I'm Chris McLoone. I'll be your host, at least as well as I can before these guys take over.
Out of control.
Everybody knows Jason Patton,
Yes.
Fire Department Coffee. Brent Fenton, also with Fire Department Coffee and a couple other websites that I'm drawing a blank on at the moment, so
it's
please.
fakemustaches.com. That's the.
I touched it. I touched it.
And, of course, we got David Rhodes at the end. So, guys, let's see here. You guys don't need much introduction at all. Everybody knows Fire Department Coffee. You brought a lot of these. I don't know if these are new products.
These are, yes.
But why don't you talk about your products. Tell us, for anybody who doesn't know all about the causes the Fire Department Coffee goes into.
Thank you.
And all that, just roll right into it.
We appreciate it, yeah. So Fire Department Coffee, founded in 2016 by a Navy veteran, Luke Schneider. I met him 6 months later. We created some fun brands. One of the basis that when we started creating Fire Department Coffee, we wanted to give back to injured first responders. So we immediately created the Fire Department Coffee Charitable Foundation. And then I started creating some entertaining videos for just firefighters, pretty much anyone that's a first responder in any way, shape, or form. Funny enough, this guy was actually involved in the social media game well before I was, about 6 years prior to me getting into it. He made what I believe was a mantra for everyone in the fire and EMS service, anything but Station 2. We call our station the Deuce because it's the worst place to be at. But it was really fun. So we, over the last few years, we have been lucky enough to create what I believe is a great brand for not only first responders, but every hardworking man and woman across the world. As you said, recently we came out with these wonderful nitro-infused cold brews. Nitro-infused, yeah. So Irish whiskey, vanilla bean bourbon. We have a nitro latte, and then our homage back to our Navy veterans, our Shellback espresso. We just became the official coffee of the NHRA. We're in NASCAR, and now we have a sweet fire truck with two commercial-grade brewers on it because, you know, I mean, it's going to be fun, and it's all going to be used for natural disasters. So hurricanes, tornadoes, we dispatch it out there. It has washers and dryers, potable water. You can a 12-foot tent that comes out the back. I'm just talking as much as possible. You're never getting back on that mic, buddy.
That's okay. You've already decided
welcome to Live at
FDIC.
Yeah.
Chris cannot carry this himself.
So yeah, man, just an incredible adventure so far, and we're lucky enough to bring Fenton on in the last few years, and it's been an incredible adventure so far.
Talk a little bit about how you use these humorous videos. You know, you touch on a lot of different points of not points of interest, but points that we've been trying to get across in the fire service, whether it be you know, suicide prevention, all that kind of stuff. Talk about how you've melded that, because I mean, you know, this is the first time I've ever met you. I've been an admirer from afar for a while.
You've been watching me through my windows.
Yes.
It's been good. I saw you, but I watched back, so that's fine.
Wonder what's going to happen on the green screen next.
You know, listen, you know, a lot of the subjects that we are thankful, or thankfully we're able to kind of get across in a humorous way: cancer, you know, mental health, suicide prevention, or even learning how to do CPR or use an AED. And you know, the fact is that we get to see these things on a daily basis, but a lot of times it can come across in a mildly humorous way depending on the in-person situations that you're at, but in video it can come across as disingenuous. So we found a way to be able to talk about the things that people need to talk about on a daily basis, find a humorous kind of route to it. And what we found is that anytime you use humor to be able to kind of portray these things, it becomes a lot more seated in your brain, and it doesn't hold that same power.
Connects.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with cancer and suicide prevention or any kind of mental health stuff. We try to remove the power from those things, so you can talk about the call that no one wants to talk about, because you can laugh about it a little bit, kind of removes that power, and then you can really kind of filter into the things that we all need to talk about on a daily basis. And honestly, I've been lucky to be able to do that. Fenton as well. He's on an extremely busy department and has seen some unbelievable stuff, and we're thankful to even be able to talk about this stuff and even have incredible people that watch us. Yeah, look at that guy shaking his
We're in the
head.
fishbowl. I love the what I would call the inside only humor. It's like, if you're not at a fire station and you see some of this stuff, you're like, you know, you're laughing. Your wife's like, "What's so funny? Oh, watch this." And then she's like,
I don't get it.
dragging the patient behind the dumpster.
Yeah,
Christmas carols.
Yeah, it kind of gives you a peek behind the curtain.
Absolutely.
Into the fire department culture and things, and like Jason was saying, with the humor side of things, humor is human, and it shows us the human side, and it builds that trust and kind of breaks down that barrier that makes people comfortable, makes you vulnerable, and makes you be able to talk, and it kind of hammers stuff home. And
it's very therapeutic.
Yeah,
absolutely. You need to freaking laugh every day, especially at yourself.
Oh
yeah, especially at yourself.
Yeah, I laugh at myself constantly. My wife as well. She just reminds me I'm a joke every morning. It's great. It's good marriage. Yeah.
So how's FDIC been for you?
Amazing, man. This is every year, dude. It gets bigger and bigger and more incredible.
That's like the corner cafe right there. Yeah, door in the coffee. It's always jammed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, 33 or 35,000 people just like this, all brothers and sisters coming together, man. I think that's what it is that the videos bring my brothers and sisters together. We have the same stuff that we can talk about on a daily basis, and FDIC is that mecca. I mean, you got block parties that are going on, union parties, mustache judging parties, which I was lucky.
Did they let you in that?
Yeah.
With the prosthetic?
Yeah. Somebody punched him in the face last year and ripped it off. It was great. It was nice.
But, I'm used to it at this point.
Have you been in any scooter accidents? That's the question, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Last year I was riding a scooter, and I thought I'd be funny and pass somebody in the grass, and I got fish hooked into my eyeball by a tree branch. Thankfully, nearly lost my left eye, but it was.
I've never seen someone's face get pale so fast, dude.
Well, it's never a good feeling when I go, I think something's wrong with my eye, and one of the girls that was with us, Natalie with Fire Department Coffee, Natalie grabs her phone and goes, and I'm like, what is it? She's like, your actual eyeball is bleeding. I'm like, no.
All right, knowing you, I figured you would have Pee Wee Herman'd it. I hate to do that.
Well, our chief brewer over there, he 1 year prior was just going along, looked at something and face planted right into a bunch of bushes. We laughed.
Of course, we laughed. Yeah,
of course. It was good. It was amazing.
Good stuff. What are we looking forward to next year?
The fact that this gets bigger every single year is, I think, what I look forward to every single time. But you meet people from chiefs to 6-year-old kids. There's a 900-year-old firefighter I just met. This guy's amazing, man. He's so cool, dude. So, I mean, it's the diversity that comes into this is bar none. You will not see it anywhere else. And I think that's something that FDIC brings to the table that I don't think anyone else can, because when people talk about it, this is the convention they reference every single time.
It's the whole industry. It's not just firefighter. It's everything to do with firefighting.
Yes. And I know a lot of firefighters won't like this, but the fact that they melded EMS into it, I thought was incredible too, because you bring a whole different.
We do it all.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it truly becomes like a part of people's lives. Everybody's talking about the FDIC is their tradition.
Yeah.
It's culture.
Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Culture. Yeah. I mean, every year I leave here regretting how much I drank. This is great. It's a great time. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. That guy just shook his head. He's like, Jesus, yes. Oh my God.
So I told you guys off camera here that I had a confession. Is that I have never had a cup of coffee in my life.
Oh my God!
I tasted it one time.
Yeah. So how are you today, sir?
I am a fire department coffee customer.
But I am a very big fan of Irish whiskey. So should I?
You know what? Yeah. You try that Irish whiskey right there. Crack it open, buddy.
All right.
It's a wonderful blend of nitro infused Irish whiskey. Yes, infused in prior to the brewing.
Now you're.
Ooh, did you hear that?
There's so much energy here already, but then when you add this stuff,
hear it when you open this up. Ooh, yeah. All right, that's nice. Welcome to Smooth Jazz.
Non-coffee drinker here. This Irish whiskey. It's got to make it taste good.
I
it's
guess
got to make it taste good.
I got to join too.
You try the vanilla bean bourbon. This one's really good.
Bourbon. Yeah. Here we go.
I might do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
We hooked him, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a fan.
Mainlining next month.
Vanilla
For the love of the
bourbon.
Irish.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Nice.
so we take Irish whiskey, vanilla bean bourbon, or depending on what we're using. But for these, we infuse the actual whiskey or the bourbon into the beans prior to roasting. Then once we roast it, it all roasts off. It retains the flavors. It has a nice. That one like punches you in the face.
There's loads of vanilla beans.
Yeah, but
maybe a little bit of the potato skin might be in there. It's a little potato skin, a little starchy.
2 sips and my heart's going to.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good for the brain.
It's outstanding.
Yeah. That's I appreciate it, man.
It's safe to drink at work, so.
Yes, it is. It is safe for work. We promise. Yeah.
All right, you saw it here, the first ever.
There you go.
Yeah, David Rhodes, his first cup of coffee.
No, it's great. Absolutely, man. So, yeah, this is an incredible convention, man. We again bringing people together that would not normally be together on a daily basis. Oh my God, look at that mustache. Yeah, I'm looking
That's
at you.
incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Massages it perfectly.
That one's real.
That was not legal for department SOP. Thursday we talked a lot about servant leadership. We talked about green leaf and corporate stewardship, and everybody does their work. You got to make money. You're trying to build a business. You're trying to provide employment, but also, I mean, you guys, we touched on it a little bit, but tremendous charity.
Yeah.
And that's the servant leadership part. The whole point of having a corporation is to do things for good.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And you guys are really setting an example, being firefighters and putting this brand out there and helping our community and actually make the whole world a better place through doing that type of stuff. It's just phenomenal.
I appreciate it.
And we can laugh.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Can I touch it one more time?
You can touch
Yeah, you can touch it.
You better be watching the video because this is just audio.
It's so soft.
Whatever he just said was really weird.
I'm a little bit. I'm a little prickly. But
It was the
so-
mustache. He does the
that was
mustache.
so
Yeah.
soft. Do you put conditioner on that?
Mostly just adhesive.
Yeah. I agree with you because the charitable part when we created Fire Department Coffee, but recently we got the Fire Department Coffee truck, which
Yes.
that will go to any natural disaster that we're able to attend. We have washers and dryers in there. We have everything that people will need. If something, they unfortunately have a tragedy, we want to be there to kind of boost them up. Even just sometimes a hot cup of coffee after a tragedy like that. Living in Florida, I've seen hurricanes just destroy cities, man. And sometimes just someone showing up saying, "Can I wash your clothes and charge your cell phone for you?" Sometimes that's a huge thing. So that's what we're going to be here for.
Awesome. What's next for you? Where are you headed next?
Nobody knows, man. We're just going 800 miles an hour.
Gotta go
holding
back
on.
to work.
Yeah. We're going to go right back over to that booth over there. Yeah. Now we're just going to keep making funny videos. We have some real fun stuff coming up in the future. Some incredible partners that we just signed some amazing contracts with, and we want to keep highlighting the incredible things that are coming across the fire service, the new technology, the change that firefighters love so much. We want to be able
Both
to highlight.
kinds.
Yeah.
Changing the way things are.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just going to hold on the seat of our pants.
So you guys going lithium-ion coffee makers?
Yes, lithium-ion coffee makers.
Maybe we need a hot class.
Just hydrogen cell. That's what we're going for next. So it's
Awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
All right, guys. Well, again, this has been our last live at FDIC for this year.
Yes.
For 2023. I can't think of better people to wrap things up with. The energy is not stopping, obviously, as we go. Again, my thanks to Jason Patton.
Thank you.
Brent Fenton from Fire Department Coffee. Everybody, have a good one and stay safe.
See you
Take
next year.
care.
See you guys. Thank you.